If I left, then it made no sense. And you tell your friends, and they hold your hands, baby, never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind. If I left, then it made no sense. And you tell your friends, and they hold your hands, baby, never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind.
What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So a couple weeks ago I went to Instagram and I asked you guys to pick my makeup for a video. So I went through my collection, and without looking, out of each category I picked 2 things for you guys to choose from. So I was super excited to see what you guys chose and what the end result was. So this was actually the look that I came up with using the products that you guys chose. So a couple things were a hit and some things not so much. I remember why I don't use them anymore. But I cannot wait for you guys to see what we used to get to this point. So as always, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, just go ahead and hit that button down below so that you don't miss out on any of my videos. And also, don't forget to hit the little post notification bell so that you get notified every time I upload. So let's just go ahead and get started. Alright, I got my hair all pinned back and ready to go. It actually feels really weird because I never wear it straight anymore. It's always curled, so I'm embracing it. Alright, so I'm going to start off by priming my eyes with the Smashbox Photo Finish Lid Primer in Light. I was so happy that you guys picked this one instead of the Lorac one because this one is my all-time fave. Alright, so as always, I'm going to put some tape on the corner of my eyes. Alright, so for the eyeshadow palette, you guys picked the wonderful Morphe A35. I absolutely love this palette, and I actually haven't used it in a while, so I'm kind of excited that you guys chose it so I can kind of dip back into it. Alright, so I'm going to start off by taking this first shade right here in the palette, and I'm going to set my entire lid with that using a Morphe E22. So this is just going to give a nice base for the rest of our eyeshadows to blend out on. Next, taking my Morphe M441, I'm going to go in with this shade right here, and I'm going to use that as our transition shade. I'm kind of feeling a nice bronzy look today, especially since I'm using this palette. This is such a great palette to create looks like that. You all know that I love my warm looks, so this is right up my alley. Alright, so next I'm going to go in with this shade right here on another Morphe M441, and I'm going to put that right below our transition shade. Alright, to start darkening it up a little bit more, I'm going to go in with this nice medium brown shade right here, and I'm going to start to focus that from the outer corner and bringing it in right below that last shade that we just put on our lid. Alright, next taking my Morphe M506, I'm going to go in with this reddish brown shade right here, and I'm going to focus that just on the outer V. Alright, going back in with this brown shade right here, I'm going to blend those two together. Alright, and then going back in with our transition shade, I'm just going to blend out any harsh lines. Alright, so next, taking a flat definer brush, I'm just going to go in with this shade right here just to give us a nice little pop in our inner corner. And I'm actually going to take just a little bit of MAC Fix Plus and spray a little bit just to help make it really bright. Next, I'm just going to take this brown shade again and just blend that shimmer shade into my outer corner. Alright, so for eyeliner, you guys chose the It Cosmetics No Tug Waterproof Gel Eyeliner. So I'm going to go ahead and do just a light line on my upper lashes and right on my waterline as well. I actually don't care for this eyeliner that much. I really don't use it. I just feel like it doesn't glide on my eyes as easy. As you can tell, I'm really trying to work to get it onto my eyelid. Alright, so I actually have to say, bad choice on eyeliner. I remember why I don't use this and why I don't like it and why it is going in the trash after this. But it really tugged at my eyes. It was really sticky. It actually, on this eye, took off a lot of my eyeshadow. I had to go back in and fix it, and you can tell on this paper towel I had to dig at the eyeliner quite a few times just to try to get it started. So hopefully some lashes will hide the mess that it created. So I'm going to go ahead and go apply my lashes really quick, and I will be right back. Alright, so I feel like lashes helped it just a little bit. But moving on to our face, you guys picked one of my favorite primers, and I'm so happy about it. You guys picked the Soap & Glory One Heck of a Blot. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this to my T-zone where I get oily, and then we'll move on to foundation. Alright, and then for foundation, you guys picked the Tarte Shape Tape Matte, and I actually have not used this in quite a while. I had to let my self-tan fade out a little bit just so that I can use this here because it does not match me self-tan at all. So I'm going to go ahead and take this and put a couple stripes across my face, and then we will blend it out with our beauty sponge. During the winter time, I was using this foundation quite a bit, so I'm kind of excited to try it out again and see if I still feel the same. On a side note, do any of you guys feel like this sponge has changed? Because I feel like it is extremely hard compared to what it used to be. It used to be so squishy. And now I feel like something hard is hitting my face. So I hope I just got a bad sponge and they didn't just change it. So I feel like I don't love this foundation as much as I used to. Just because I don't know if it's because my skin's acting up or because the sponge feels different than what it normally does. But I feel like it didn't blend all that well on my skin. But it was nice to try out again. I'll definitely keep playing around with it again. Like I said, I used to use it a lot over the winter, and then I kind of stopped as I got more into the spring months. But I'll try it with a couple different sponges and brushes and see if I still like it, and I will keep you guys posted. Alright, so for concealer, you guys chose the Tarte Shape Tape concealer, which is my all-time favorite. This is my ride or die concealer, so I'm extremely happy that you guys picked it. So for my contour palette, you guys chose the Kat Von D Shade and Light. So I'm going to go in with the first two shades right here, and I'm going to set underneath my eyes using my Morphe M438. Alright, and then I'm going to take this third shade right here, and I'm going to contour with that using, I don't even know what this brush is called, but I'm going to use it for contour. It is the Small Contour W07. Next, taking my stippling brush, I'm just going to lightly blend that in. And then for bronzer, I'm going to be using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I absolutely love, love, love this stuff. One of my all-time favorite bronzers. And I'm going to take my Morphe M523 to bronze with. And then for blush, you guys picked the MAC Cosmetics in the shade Spring Flock. And this is actually a really bright shade. I don't even know if the camera's truly picking it up how bright it is, but it is kind of bright for this look. So we're gonna go in with a very light hand. I don't even know if they still make this at all. I feel like it was a limited edition. Could be wrong, but I have not used it in forever. I do like to pull it out during the summertime because, like I said, it is a really bright pigmented shade. Alright, so for brows, I'm kind of excited that you guys picked this because I have not used it in so long, so I'm kind of excited to see if I still like it. But it is the Anastasia Brow Wiz in dark brown. You all know that I love my L'Oreal Brow Stylist. I love how big and thick it is, and it just gets my brows done quickly and efficiently, and so I'm kind of excited to try this out again because this is the really thin tipped brow pencils, so let's see if it's a good blast from the past. So it was good to definitely play with this again, but I think I still love my L'Oreal one so much more. I I'm not a big fan of the tiny little pencils anymore. I like them for getting like the little hairs in here that I have that are a little bare, but for the most part I do like the thicker application eyebrow pencils. So I actually have never tried the one by Anastasia that's like the L'Oreal one, so we'll definitely have to get that and try it out because I do like the formula of the Anastasia ones. I just don't like the thin pencils anymore. Alright, so next for highlight, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild highlighting powder in Precious Petals. I absolutely love this one. It's a beautiful champagne-y color. So I'm going to take my Morphe M501 and highlight my cheekbones with that. I think if you guys are looking for a great highlighter without spending too much money, Wet n Wild is where it's at. They have really good ones. And then taking my Morphe M213, I'm just going to highlight my brow bone as well. Alright, and then to finish off our eye look, I'm going to go back into our Morphe palette, and I'm going to take that dark brown shade right here on a Morphe M423, and I'm going to press this along my lower lash line. And then taking my Sigma Pencil E30, I'm going to go in with the shade right here that we used as our transition, and I'm just going to kind of buff that dark shade out underneath our lower lash line just so it's not so harsh. So I'm going to put a light coat of mascara on my bottom lashes, and I actually realized once the poll was over that I forgot to put mascaras in, so I'm just going to use the Essence Volume Stylist 18-Hour Lash Extension. Alright, and then to finish off this look, you guys chose the Kylie Cosmetics Liquid Lip in the shade Candy K. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply this really quick. Alright you guys, so that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. I really enjoyed involving you guys in my channel and especially involving my other social media platforms. It was really fun to see what products you guys chose and to be able to create a look using what you guys picked out. So as always, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!
If I left anything